So you have to really take a look at this administration and do not let them have one more program. One guy nailed it on the head last night. Eric Bolling from Fox News said that in his show Happy Hour with the most beautiful woman in media, Rebecca Gogo, a diamond, and that guy Cody Willard is there too, always with his the Democrat-Republican regime, says it 35 times a night. It's his explanation for everything. It's the only thing he can bring up in any discussion of all issues. Anyway, Bolling said that the CBO estimates of the budget of the of the health insurance reform bill that is now being bandied around, the latest one that they will vote on Tuesday apparently, the Baucus plan, I believe. Congressional Budget Office said that this plan would cost $829 billion approximately over the next 10 years. Eric Bolling said this was an estimate. This is an estimate based on something that nobody has read, not even the CBO. You can't tell me the CBO has read it either, okay? The Congress hasn't read it, the CBO hasn't read it, but the CBO is already saying it's going to cost X. And you know what's going to be wrong? You know it's going to be way more than that, because everything is always way more than what the CBO says. Whether they say they're partial or impartial or whatever, I never believe that, no matter who's in power. The CBO has their own motives, and they're mostly liberal, because most government employees with a career in Washington are liberals, because they are all about big government, because they have to ensure that they will keep their jobs. They have to make busy work. They have to say that they need more money this year than next year, and even if they didn't need all the money they were given this year, they have to make sure it gets spent, wasted on make work, busy work, just to show that they are needed, and they, by the way, need more next year. That's just the way Washington works, and that's what liberals and progressives and big government types do, especially supporters of Democrats. You call that partisan if you want. If you do, you just simply don't quite understand the differences between Republicans and Democrats. Now, I know they seem a lot the same, and that's because there is a third party at work already, and has been for a century. This is called the progressives. They have infiltrated both the Democrats and the Republican parties. McCain is one. All these guys who say they're conservative Republicans. The only conservative thing about them is that they are pro-life. They say they are, but yet they've already, a long time ago, they've been in Washington forever, and they already gave in to the Roe versus Wade thing decades ago. They're not going to do anything to change it. Not that anybody could anyway. Notice they never try to prove what great patriots they are by sticking with Republicans. They always try to prove how well they work together. And to work together with the Democrats is just simply to cave into them, because they are never going to give in to a conservative Republican kind of philosophy unless they are voted down. So in order to establish conservatism in this country, you're going to have a conservative majority, which means that you're going to have to not listen to anything, basically, that the media tells you, because the media is all a bunch of left-wing wackos, and I think you know that. Look at who they've established in power now, as left as it gets. These are communist people. Make no mistake. It doesn't matter what you think of me. It's not my opinion. They have said so themselves that they are communists. More than one of the czars, and Barack Obama, even in his book, loves to hang out with communist professors. You didn't see him saying that he hanged out with right-wingers, did you? No. And it's not because right-wingers are in the KKK or anything either, because they're not. Those people are mostly Democrats too. You saw how the media was over the last couple of years. They totally avoided all of Barack Obama's past associations. They totally avoided all of the controversial subjects that he has talked about over his several minute spanning career. They covered it all up or blew it all off. And then, like Tom Brooks, what kind of books Barack Obama read? He's written 2 books already after 47 years on this planet that are just so important and enlightening, but we don't know what kind of books he has read. Okay, well, and that's all I have to say about that for now. See ya.